How to manage emotions in the workplace. Hi, I'm Ron with Lead Skill. We help leaders and teams of small companies think big and get bottom line results. I want to talk today about how to manage emotions at work, in the workplace, and specifically to share a simple practice that I have found actually makes emotions a lot more manageable, because we're not going to go into the whole big thing here about how to manage emotions. That's a whole training. But this practice, I think, will really help a lot of people just bring emotions out into the open and make them more discussable, make them visible. And that's a huge step, actually. If you start to think about it, emotions are actually not that easy for us to be open about and to express. One of the common problems we have is we don't have the same language that we share. We don't describe things the same way. Even when we speak the same language, when we're speaking English, there are like over 100 adjectives just in everyday vocabulary to describe a whole range of emotions. And the experts at least say that the whole vocabulary list goes into the thousands. And the problem with that is when I use a certain word, I may not mean it the same way you mean it, and it just becomes really confused. And a lot of the times people just don't even bother to try to express it in words. They don't even have words. It's just, I have a feeling, I don't know how to say it. Well, I found that this practice helps people a lot in the process, and it makes emotions discussable and visible in the workplace, and that is a big step. So let me just run it through with you, and I would ask you subscribe to our channel or leave a comment if you try this and you find that it works well for you, or it doesn't work, or you found something else. So share the knowledge and we can grow together. One of the ways that we can describe our emotions is whenever we are clear. So my emotions are clear right now. That means I'm functioning at a good level. I'm not having any shading over of emotion into my thinking, into my whole state. It's kind of like I've got the wind to my back. All right, I'm moving ahead, and things are going well for me. And so there's really no problem, no challenge that I'm aware of in terms of emotions. So I'm clear. There's another option, which is I'm cloudy. My emotions right now are, I'm aware that they're rising. There's something there. It can be positive, it can be negative, but I'm aware that there is something that is kind of in the way for me. And so I may not be operating at peak level, optimum sort of functioning. And therefore, I want other people to know that, and to, give me a little bit of slack here, or work with me, because right now I'm a little bit cloudy. And that's a good call for us, just to be aware that our emotions, we're starting to feel something. We may not even have the word or the adjective for it, but to say that I'm cloudy means that I'm going to state what it is, and it's something that we need to work on. There's another option, which should be a warning. Right now, I'm red. If you're red, that means that you are in a very heightened state of emotion. And in fact, even to be able to say that, to declare I'm red, is quite an attainment, to be able to articulate that and to say, but that's huge. If someone can say I'm red, red doesn't necessarily have to mean bad or a negative emotion. It can be a very positive emotion, but it's getting in the way to such an extent that I can't focus. I can't even speak well about what I'm feeling and what's going on. Therefore, I'm not going to be very productive if we're having a meeting, or if I need to attend to a customer, or I need to do any number of things that require clear thinking and for me to be at my best if I'm red. And therefore, we might need to reschedule this meeting, or I need to take a few minutes to get clear, or at least a little bit clearer than I am right now. So I find that this common vocabulary and being able to use this is very useful for making emotions discussable and visible, so that we can manage them better in the marketplace. So I'm clear, I'm cloudy, or I might be red. So watch out for that. And it's best not to label other people with those different levels. Let people speak for themselves about what's going on inside of them. And therefore, we honor each other and we can allow people to have their emotions and at the same time not be run by them and it gets in the way and therefore we can't get the work done. I hope this has been useful. Give me a comment down below, and we have other videos in the series. So subscribe and we will catch you in the next episode.